There he is, race fans. He was second last night. He's a four-time champion here at Willamette Speedway. In the number 89 out of Albany, sponsored by B&R Auto Wrecking, Stone Motorsports, Lawn Ridge LLC. That is Dakota Godard. Godard going to keep it up in the gummy stuff. One very fast car, one talented driver. He's got a lot of wins. 4 championships to his credit here at Willamette Speedway. Lap number 1, this time at turn number 4. Dakota Goddard's going to go. New fast time of the night, 18.879, 18879. Puts himself at the top of the speed chart. Good run out of turn number 2. Got it wide open down the backstretch. Goddard working hard into turn 3. Going to keep the car up in the cushion. A whole car out of turn 4. Lap number 2, is it better? It is not. 18.965. So 18.879, the new fast time of the night. 879, the new fast time of the night. Inside row number 2 in the number K4 at 11, and J.J. Irvine, and lining up outside of him in the number 89. Your defending track champion here at Willamette Speedway, Dakota Goddard. Inside row number 3, driving the number 27R, that is Rayston Myers to his outside. He's got 5 feature wins here at Willamette Speedway. The 27T of Tyler Pagel. At the back of the pack in the number 23, that is Sean Benton. 7 cars, 8 laps, 3 of them have number 27 on the door. In 2014, I was down at Bakersfield Speedway calling the Budweiser Nationals. We had a modified heat race on the track with 6 cars. 5 of them had the number 5 on the door. The 6th car was number 6. 3 27s in this one. 327, all racing out of the same shop, the same stable, teammates. Looking for the green flag. It's time to turn 4. Mason Myers going to bring us to racing action here in heat race number 1 for your street stock division. Good start for Mason Myers in the 27M. He'll be your early leader through turns 1 and 2, down in the gutter 3 wide. Through turns 1 and 2, the 27T of Tyler Pagel making some big time moves from the back row. He's going to follow the 89 of Dakota Goddard. Goddard down in the slick stuff. It's Pagel on the high side up in the tack line. Good race for the number 2 spot. Big push from the 27T of Pagel as he's working that outside line, trying to get by the defending champion. Pagel way on the outside line out of turn number 4. Gave up some real estate to the 89 of Dakota Goddard. Pagel's good on the entry. Gets real tight there at the center. Pushes up. Has to gather the car to get it to rotate. He's strong down the straightaways. Goddard now all over the backside of the 27M. Look at Pagel up there by the walls. That car does not want to turn just through the center. Now he's going to change his line on the entry. Way down in the bottom car. Pushes up to the top. Has to feather the throttle. Here comes the 41 of Ronnie Spielman. Goddard all over the backside of the 27M of Myers. Caution is out here on lap number 3. The 23 of out back for the WPCK on chassis set up on the Moxie Motorsports cars. I think we got it figured out. On the track, Mason Myers is your leader in the number 27M. Fastest car on the track so far in this race, 18.299, Dakota Goddard. Green flag at a turn 4. We're on lap number 3. 3 down, 5 to go. What happened? A little bump and grind between the 41 of Spielman and the K4 of Irvine. Single file down the backstretch into turn number 3. Mason Myers up front. Look at the 27T of Pagel. He's been up top for the whole race. Now down in the gutter, trying to find himself around the 89 of Dakota Goddard. Goddard's going to protect that low line. Going to wait for the 27M to make a mistake. If that happens, he'll be able to pounce and have a shot. But right now, it's follow the leader on the bottom. I'll tell you right now, getting off that track just a couple moments ago, that thing is slick. It is a handful. You got to be smooth. You can't drive in too hot and slide up. You open up the hole in the bottom, guess what happens? You get past and you lose the race. I just proved that. Here comes Pagel trying to put that right front under the left rear of the 89 of Godard. 3-car battle up front. Goddard going to push the 27 of Myers down the front stretch now. Goddard going to step it up to the outside, trying to make a late race move. There's a battle for the second. He opened up a hole in the bottom. Pagel trying to take advantage into turn 3. They're going to go door to door. We got a 3-car battle up front with 1 to go out of turn 4, final lap. We got a 3-car shootout, bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle. Goddard trying to make something happen here on the last lap. It is all Mason Myers. He's led from the drop of the green flag into turn number 3. Watch that battle for second. These two guys have been going at it all year long. Out of turn 4, your winner's going to be Mason Myers. Second will go to the 27 T of Pagel. Third to the 89 of Goddard. Sean Benton, we're going 30 laps this time out of turn 4. Green flag coming at you. Street stock action right now. Mason Myers up front in the 27M. Braden Jenner running second. Goddard sits third on lap number 1. Look at the door-to-door battle between Brian Smith and Sandy Sanders. The F1. Oh, trouble at the front of the pack. Oh, my goodness. We're stacking them up in turns 1 and 2. The 14. Looking for the green flag this time out of turn 4. Mason Myers in the restart zone. Here we go. Kendall Irvine sounds a little sickly down the front stretch in the K2. Meanwhile, up front, we got a battle shaping up for the top spot. The 27M of Myers trying to hold off Dakota Goddard. The pair of hard-charging 27s behind the 89. Tyler Pagel up top on the high side of the racetrack, racing with teammate Danner Myers. Dakota Goddard puts a bumper on the 27M, going to bump draft them down the backstretch into turn 3. Goddard now going to step it up. He's looking to the high side of the 27M. Not enough forward drive to quite get there to challenge for that lead yet. Back to the top shelf while Myers keeps it down low. Myers making that 27M car awful wide, making things hard for your defending track champion. Good battle up front. Goddard now with position on the outside. Does he have enough to drive? Enough drive to get by him into turn 3. That is a race for the lead with Tyler Pagel coming on the top side of the racetrack, now sitting third. Goddard will lead lap number 7. Good battle up front. All eyes on the 89 and the 27M. Now at the back markers, your leader at lap traffic. They've got some decisions to make right here as they make their way through. Goddard going to step it up to the outside of Caitlin Benton. Trying to use that middle groove. He's going to thread the needle out of turn 4. There you go. Single file now down the front stretch. The 89 and the 27. First time we've seen that in 9 laps. Goddard with some forward drive. Looks like they've made some changes to that car. Trouble for Sandy Sanders at the top of turn number 2. Caution is out. The 27M is running second. Your third place car is on the outside of the third row. That is the 27T of Tyler Pagel. Restart coming at you right now out of turn number 4. Mason Myers tried to get under the 89 of Godard. Couldn't make it stick. Godard drives to the bottom. Here comes Tyler Pagel on the outside in the 27T. Heavy battle behind your leaders mid-pack. Everybody bumping and grinding, slicing and dicing. Trouble on the backstretch, and around goes Sean Benton in the 23. Caution is out. Flag coming. Dakota Godard holding a good pace down the backstretch. Everybody stacked up behind him, bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle. 10 laps in with 20 laps remaining. Looking for the green. Here we go. Godard runs down the hill. He's going to stay down low. Pagel goes to the high side. Two very different grooves. A little blue on the bottom, nice and tacky up on the top side. Godard going to keep it downstairs in the gutter. Pagel on the high side. 3 wide behind your leaders. Top 2 cars, you look at them, they finished 1-2 last night in reverse order. Godard looking for his first win of the year here at Willamette Speedway. Pagel has 4 to his credit. Godard leading the way here on lap number 14, this time by 14 down, 16 to go. Tyler Pagel way up on the top by the turn 2 wall, letting Dakota Godard get away from him down the backstretch. Godard nice and smooth right down on the slick. It's where he is a master. He prefers the slick over the heavy, and right now you're seeing him use the slick, believe it or not, to his advantage on a track where most guys would be up on the top side of the racetrack getting a hold of that tack line. Godard making the blue groove work for him tonight. Just past the halfway mark now, 16 down, 14 to go. Race fans, please stay away from the fence. Please stay away from the fence. Dakota Godard now at the back markers, trying to get by the 28 of Caitlin Benton. Put a lap car between himself and the 27T of Pagel. Godard has been down in the bottom of the racetrack since the last restart. He is making that line work for him. He is getting the job done right now. We'll be at 19 laps down this time by with 11 to go. Everybody doing a good job of driving. Good race going on between the F1 and the 95. Brian Smith and Braden Jenner duking it out for position. That is for the 7th spot. Back up front, Dakota Godard at the stripe has an advantage of 1.69 seconds. 1.69 seconds. The lead that Godard has over the 27T of Pagel last time by, 21 down. This time, the margin, 1.99. It's getting a little bit bigger with each lap. Godard starting to pour it on here in the last couple of laps. 9 laps remaining. He is in traffic. He'll step it up to the outside of the 3C of Connolly. Connolly now in jeopardy of going a lap down to the 89. Your leader, Dakota Godard. Pagel's been on the top side of the racetrack. Goddard's been down low most of this race, keeping that car right down in the blue groove. Trouble in turn 2. The 95 goes around. Is on the bottom of turn number 2. We're going green this time out of turn number 4. Good start for the 89 of Dakota Godard. Got a great start out of the 4th turn. Pulled a couple of car lengths on the field. Nice and smooth on the bottom, and some 27s are coming from the back of the pack. There's 3 of them sitting 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 4 of them sitting 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All the 27 team cars, all behind your leader. Here are the closing laps, 24 down, this time by 6 to go. Good pack of cars out of turn 4. $27 laps down, this time by 27 down. 3 laps remaining. Godard, and now the half a straightaway advantage over the rest of the field, looking for a little bit of redemption. Finished 2nd last night to the 27 of Pagel. Pagel runs 2nd to the 89 of Godard right now. 2 laps remaining, this time by. The 27's been on the top side of the racetrack all night long. Godard been down in the gutter. White flag is out next trip around. Look at the battle between the team cars of Danner Myers and the 27 of Mason Myers. White flag out on the 89. Dakota Godard looking for the win. Making his way into turn 3, out of the 4th turn, picking up the feature win of the Clair Cup tonight. Dakota Godard in the 89 gets the win. Tyler Pagel's going to run 2nd. Your 3rd place car will be the 27M of Mason Myers.
Come on, man. That's too easy.